Welcome, race fans, to beautiful Lakeland, Florida. USA International Speedway. Our field for the pre-season Thunder Road Invitational race is taking to the track now with the pace car leading them. Bubba Lee Renfro Jr. at the wheel. Jamie Massey leads the field with Zach Chapman in the second position. Shane Rampton is in the third position. Seth Castle is in the fourth position. David Beatty is griding in the fifth position. Brett Fuller in the sixth position. We have Timothy Manchester in seventh. Cecil Kirkpatrick in eighth. Gordon Grant in ninth, and Brian Ezel in the 10th position. As they come around to a green flag, Jamie Massey takes a lead. Everybody makes it into turn one. It's Jamie Massey, Zach Chapman, Shane Rampton, Seth Castle, David Beatty in the top five. David Beatty and Seth Castle are former teammates and now are on opposing teams. So you might expect some action there. Jamie Massey continues to lead the pack. It's a long race, and the guys know that, so they pace out pretty comfortably throughout the pack. The front 4 or 5 are really going at it. Once you get to 6th or 7th position, the space is almost double. Still, you're able to see from nose to tail in a single camera view. They're that close. Shane Rampton going high, Seth Castle going low. Didn't work for him in that turn. Let's try it again up here. David Beatty and Seth Castle have done a lot of nose to tail running in the past. Let's see if it winds up as smooth this time as it has in the past. David Beatty's representing the Sultans of Sling in that blue machine. Seth Castle is a former member of that team, but decided to go out on his own with the blessings of the owner to form Adrenaline Racing. And he's putting Adrenaline Racing up in the front right off the bat. You can expect Adrenaline Racing to be a factor in the 2021 season at Blue Groove Racing. Here we are on the 7th lap. The big action seems to be from positions 3 through 5. Shane Rampton, Seth Castle, and David Beatty are just playing ballet with each other, dancing around there. These drivers carry a lot of speed into the turns, and they have to be very careful not to turn each other down there. On a track as big as this, the turns are much faster than they're comfortable. Got Jamie Massey, Zach Chapman, Shane Rampton, Seth Castle, and David Beatty wrapping up the top 5 here. Right now we're doing a test of setup and mechanics work. It's going to be who has what left at the end of the race that determines the winner here. And skill is going to be number 1 on that list of things that we'll need to have left. The lines the drivers take through the corner are very similar. Some drivers find more speed on the top. A couple are finding it on the bottom. As the track wears in, you can see where the slick spots are. We're 11 laps in, now 12 laps into this race. Jamie Massey is still our leader with Zach Chapman in second, Shane Rampton, Seth Castle, and David Beatty in the top 5. With Brett Fuller, Cecil Kirkpatrick, Timothy Manchester, Brian Ezel, and Gordon Grant rounding out the field. Here we see David Beatty trying to take a low line there, coming out of turn 4. Seth Castle is putting the pressure on Shane Rampton. Trying to go low, Shane's going high. Shane's going up there for the big speed you can get on that high line. Seth is going to try to pull a slider if he gets a chance. Shane's too wide for that. That's not going to happen. Oh, Seth Castle makes the undercut and gets below Shane, and he's in front of him now. Let's see if he can hang on to it. Shane Rampton's coming to the inside. He's holding on. It looks like it's going to take him another lap to get it done. Shane Rampton wants that spot back. He didn't come here for 4th place. He's headed for the front when that happened. David Beatty, meanwhile, waits for the mistake. Brett Fuller's moved up into the 6th spot. Cecil Kirkpatrick, Timothy Manchester, Brian Ezel, and Gordon Grant. David Beatty comes to us from the world of asphalt legends in Michigan. And also go-karting. He claims not to be a dirt driver, but he's always in the top 5, so I don't know about his claim being too accurate today. David Beatty looking for a spot on the inside of Shane Rampton. Oh, he taps Shane in the... Oh, and that's going to bring out a yellow flag. That'll be a yellow flag. Shane Rampton suffered some pretty severe front-end damage there. The pack slows down, gathers up. Shane's going to try to get back to the pits and get that repaired. It looks like he has at least some severe radiator damage. The damage to the bodywork is not a big deal. They can slap another body nose piece on there in a heartbeat, but that steam's telling us we've got a bigger problem than just cosmetics. As a yellow flag is out over the racetrack. You might take this time to go down to the concession stand and get popcorn, peanuts, a hamburger, a hot dog, a corn dog, some chili dogs, chili nachos, chili cheese nachos with peppers. That's my favorite. Bring some of those up there to the concession stand, from the concession stand to the announcer's box if you get a chance, and I'll give you a free pass to the pits. Remember to get your Blue Groove Racing merchandise while you're down at the concession stand. Bubba Lee Renfro Jr. is out there in the pace truck getting the guys in line. He's marked the one finger in the air and told them single file restart. That's what the finger in the air meant, single file. The cars are in single file for a couple of reasons. That's so the transponders can be checked and the positions can be checked on the drivers, and then they put them back into double file position for the restart. Bubba Lee Renfro Jr. holds up two fingers and they fall in line. All right, we see him coming around. Bubba Lee's pulled off the track. Johnny Dollar likes the look of it. They have the green flag and we are underway again. Jamie Massey's in the lead on lap 21 of this race. Zach Chapman in second and Seth Castle in third. David Beatty's moved up to fourth spot with Brett Fuller in fifth spot now. Shane Rampton was down a couple of laps because of that radiator they had to change out. We're 22 laps into this race and nobody's letting up. These drivers came to race today. Seth Castle's always happy with a podium spot, but he wants to get on the top of that podium in that first position if at all possible. And with 9 laps left, everything's possible. Oh, Zach Chapman got out in front of Jamie Massey. Jamie Massey's gone back down around Zach Chapman. Is he going to hold on? He held on to that. That was a little whoop-de-doo, do-si-do they did there. Looks like Jamie's got it all gathered back up now. Zach's on the outside, Jamie's on the inside, and Seth Castle's somewhere in the middle. And David Beatty's just waiting for the mistake. Seth Castle has to back out of it a little bit there. We're going to have a yellow flag on the field, a yellow flag over the course. The drivers slow back down, get ready to get back in line, taking a little breather here in the middle of this long, long race. Jamie Massey won't have to go to the car wash after the race, maybe just run a brush over his tires a little bit. Nobody's throwing anything on him. The farther you go back through the pack, you see, except for Shane Rampton now, he got that blue sheet metal when he was in the pits getting his radiator changed. But when you get to the back of the pack, the cars are all whatever color the mud on the track is. Our drivers are falling in line 2 by 2, getting ready for the restart. Seth Castle takes a look down there on the inside, letting Jamie Massey know that's where he'd really like to be at. Jamie holding Zach Chapman high on the side, letting him know that's where he's going to keep him at. Zach doesn't care, he's coming around. And David Beatty is waiting for the mistake. And we've got another yellow flag on the track. Other than a few yellow flag incidents, there's been very little contact in this race. The closer we get to the end, the more likely that is to change. Even though this is a non-points, non-season race, these guys all came to win. Here we see Brian Ezell going around the inside, running the lucky dog, gaining his lap back. Cecil Kirkpatrick sizing David Beatty up there. And here comes Brian Ezell in the end, trying to catch up to the pack before they get around for the green flag. They're lined up, single file. And we've got a green flag again, ladies and gentlemen. We are back underway. Jamie Massey takes a 4 or 5 car length lead. Zach Chapman in second, Seth Castle in third, David Beatty in fourth, with Cecil Kirkpatrick in the fifth position. Seth Castle's up in third place. Looking at second, David Beatty waiting for the mistake. These guys won't make one. Jamie Massey, Zach Chapman, Seth Castle, David Beatty, and Cecil Kirkpatrick are the top 5 in the Thunder Road Preseason Classic. Brought to you by Blue Groove Racing. Join Blue Groove Racing League on iRacing today and race with us tonight.